Good morning. You're watching FloorDaily.net, and I'm Kemp Harr. We're at Engineered Floors in Dalton, Georgia, and we're talking about Season 1 new product introductions, and I'm here with Joe Young, manager of residential carpet, and with Anna Torrence, the head of products for hard surface, and with Eric Ruppert, the head of products for Pentz, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, it's good to be with you guys. All right. So, Joe, before we get into products, tell us a little bit about how business is doing with Engineered.
You know, I guess since starting third quarter of 2020, retail's really taken off. I think a lot of people are spending that discretionary income on home improvement, which is probably a wiser investment than what we'd normally do with it. The concerts, going out to eat, traveling, and all those sort of things. So the retail side, we've really seen some strong growth there. We know there's still struggles to be had, including going into 2021 on the multifamily side and the turns that we're getting out of that segment. But retail is very, very strong, and that happens to be where we do a lot of our business.
It's a little bit of a blessing, isn't it?
It really is. Who would have thought a pandemic would be a blessing? But it really has. It's changed the way that people interact, how they go out in the world, where they're spending their time is where they're spending their money now. So.
If you don't mind, before we get to residential carpet, just a quick 10 seconds. The ads that you're running now for Engineered Floors is a picture of what we need to see in an ad, which is a beautiful nursery with a woman loving on her child, and that's actually your wife and your son, right?
That's right. My wife would kill me. Actually, she's seen a couple of the publications now, so I didn't tell her that we were going to use the shots with her as the model, but you know, it's out now.
All right, and actually you're Bob Shaw's grandson, and so that's his great-grandson, and his first name is Shaw.
His first name is Shaw. He's 1 year old. So.
All right, so tell us about your residential carpet and what's new.
We continue to focus on the soft category. The reality is majority of upgrades these days are either in pattern goods or in soft. And specifically in soft tailored constructions and those blended multicolor visuals, and really our pure color solution dyed fiber system goes a long way in creating kind of what I call high def looks, where there's lots of color separation and being able to create something that looks very natural. So we're seeing great growth there. This year we'll be coming out with everything from entry-level soft, in relaxed casual constructions, and then getting all the way up into the heavyweight 70, 80-ounce products, because whereas carpet's not necessarily being used as heavily in the household, where it's being relegated to in the bedrooms and even the upstairs areas and things like that, people are spending more money. Ounce weights are going up, and so they're kind of maxing out what they can do there.
You're adding some textures, aren't you? I mean, I've seen a preview at the NFA meeting in Savannah, and it looks like you've got some more textures involved, right?
Absolutely. DW Select, we actually brought out that collection featuring our TwistX technology last year, it's a polyester, but it's a 3-ply polyester using this unique twisting capability that we have that actually came from the Beaulieu acquisition to create some striated visuals. Once again, that same multicolor natural looks going into that, but it's really going into a higher end brand in DW Select.
One last question. The consumer right now is buying more carpet. I mean, we've been watching, and I think that some of the influences are shifts in hotel rooms to hard surface and, lack of apartment turns. That's affecting the total consumption of carpet. But on the residential replacement, we're actually seeing some rosiness, right?
Absolutely. What did the CRI used to say? Carpet, it just feels better. I think that rings true right now. You got people spending a lot of time at home, whether it's the kids who need a safer place to play, the adults who need some sound abatement so that they can work in their home offices, or just turning that formal living room into something a little bit more casual where everybody hangs out. At the end of the day, you don't cover soft surface with hard surface. You cover hard surface with soft surface, whether we're talking about rugs or broadloom. So,
all right, Joe, thanks a lot. So, Anna, tell us what's going on with hard surface with Engineered.
So it continues to grow. We've been in hard surfaces since 2018, and it's probably our highest growth category, just because we're new at it, but we've had a lot of success. So this year we're continuing to build on innovation. So you may recall last year we introduced the first 2 great collections of digital print, which is new innovation in hard surfaces. So later on this year we'll be introducing more colors and that technology. What makes 3D digital print unique is that it's the most organic look in hard surfaces. You have 30 to 35 unique patterns in one color versus normal SBC only has 5 or 6. So when you install it on a floor, it looks terrific and it's very durable. We're also introducing a new product in SBC, which is a 20 mil wear layer with warmer colors. The grays are on the way out, and we're seeing an influx of warmer tones, which really is a great news because it really makes consumers work on replacing their floor. So we're introducing a new collection that is going to be launching in the March timeframe. For the first time, we're introducing laminate into our category. We have an opening price point laminate geared towards the builder market. We're seeing that because of the tariffs from China, SBC has increased in price, and so there's an opportunity for builder for us to participate. So we're launching a collection of laminate. What makes our laminate unique is that the pad is attached to the laminate, and that makes it faster to install and a better overall cost offering for the builder. And finally, this year we're introducing a new collection of loose lay, which is called Vanguard. It comes in 10 colors. It's a 5 millimeter product that can be installed either in a loose lay setting or full spread glue.
This is big news about you getting in the laminate business because, I think historically people have thought of Mohawk and Mannington as leaders in the laminate business. So it's interesting that you get into that. So there had been news about we're here in Dalton, and there's a factory behind us that was I guess the first place where Bud Serentine was making carpet, and that's been a furloughed plant for you, and that you guys were going to invest and potentially build LVT here in the United States. Where do we stand there?
Correct. Yeah, the management team is working on that, so we're excited to have that as an additional offering in the future.
And this digital. You came out with it last year. Some people had told us, that it was kind of an unbaked cake, but you were first, and it obviously is doing well, and you're adding more styles. And where does that fall in the price point structure as far as digital? Is that on the upper end?
Yeah, so we have a mid-grade price point, which is a 7x48, and then an upper-end product, which is an 8x60. So it really falls within the price points of SBC, but it offers better performance as it relates to aesthetics and durability.
All right, Eric, tell us what's going on with Pentz.
Well, with Pentz, in 2021, we are excited to launch. We're actually bringing out 9 new products this year, in addition to the 25 new products we launched last year. So it was kind of a revamp. We're in year 6 in Pentz. We went ahead and we brought over some of the Hollytech styles that were in the old Bow U line when we had the acquisition, and then we kind of did a reset last year. So big emphasis on our Apex solution dyed polyester, which we believe we're the leaders in polyester, especially in the solution dyed side, but also in the Encore nylon, where we have our sister companies with J&J and Engineered Floors Contract. We're able to dip into that bank and dip into some of those style and designs and colors that we didn't have in the line before. So we're expanding our color lines. We're adding the addition of color into polyester, along with blending nylon and polyester to just give more dynamic looks that we haven't had in the past.
I should have said, I think most people know that Pentz is your Main Street brand.
Correct.
And so that's probably a little bit softer market right now, so it's a good time to be kind of retooling there, right?
Yes, absolutely. So we made like I said, we made a large investment into it last year. We obviously did not see the pandemic coming, but we're starting to see some light at the end of the tunnel. Orders have been pretty solid for us, and I think our team is getting more engaged with new and exciting products. When you basically get a whole new line over an 18-month period, there's a lot more tools in the toolbox for them to go out and even specify higher-end jobs that we weren't getting in the past.
All right, Joe, one last question for you. Are you thinking this momentum we're seeing in the residential replacement business is going to be with us for a while?
I think it's the new norm. The reality is you never would have thought that you'd see people wearing masks everywhere, pandemic or not. I believe that's going to be something in public places is going to keep on rolling. I think that same investment in your home, like I said, it may just be people getting smarter and putting their money towards something that can actually grow. So retail should continue to be strong. Well, jury's out on what that Main Street and even the multifamily replacement business will look like. But soft surface, this is the first time that we've felt that category is truly growing in a lot of years.
All right, guys, appreciate you spending time with us. We've been talking to Joe and Anna and Eric here at Engineered Floors in Dalton, and you've been watching Kemp Harr and FloorDaily.net.